Today I will be playing a few matches with Gourmet Hello 1. The deck basically is just Hello 1 before the faithless looting ban, but instead of looting and some cards associated with it, we have the Underworld Cookbook engine in conjunction with Oval Chase Daredevil to get a bunch of discarded Oval Chase Daredevils back to hand and generate a lot of food to abuse with whatever. So yeah, that's the deck. Let's get into a league. Here we are in the second match. Sadly, I forgot to record the first one, but we won 2-0 against Burn. We are on the draw. This hand is a pretty easy keep. Turn 1, Asmor, and from there we can interact a bunch. Should be okay. Swamp. They're probably taking Asmor here. Yeah. And now it depends on football. I think I'm gonna just cycle everything. Play Neonite. Sack Neonite, discarding Rootwalla. Cast Rootwalla of this guy and play a Hollow one for free. And next turn we can Goblin Lore. Pretty good turn 1. Waste. No. Whoops. I think we're not gonna cast Goblin Lore then. Just swing and activate this guy. Hit them for 7. Okay. Interesting that we face Wisdom. This thought is we will take Goblin Lore and draw them a card, but they're virtually on 1 life unless they can produce some kind of blocker or removal. And most removal does hit other one. So I would say they're in trouble here. Activate Rootwalla again and hit them for 7. One downside of Splashing Green is that we can't cast Oval Chase Daredevil at all. Maybe that needs to be fixed, but maybe it's okay that way. Because with this configuration we can hardcast Vengevine. Grief. And it's gonna exile our Daredevil, allowing them to make a zombie. I wouldn't expect Waste not to play Grief. Instead, well, I guess it does make sense if you draw a lot of cards. Is Shriekmaw killing our Rootwalla? Yes, it can't hit. Other one. Nice. And now we just swing and we have to block and play a neonate and the land empire. Now they need 2 blockers to survive, and they can't. Okay, well, in this matchup, I would like to go down all burning inquiries and Goblin Lord if possible. Or I guess we could bring in these guys to get rid of Waste Nut. Bring in Lightning Bolt and MH2, though I don't know what I could have. Take out some goblin lords and some of the inquiries. Depending on if they have waste not, this game could look really bad. Now, thought is I would probably take color 1 here if I were them, since we have 2 of the cookbooks and interesting. They get rid of the book. That's interesting choice. Now we can play the book and pass the turn. And again, if they turn to waste not, we basically just give up. And Turok, well, it's not a waste not, but it's pretty bad nonetheless. Since we were kind of planning on drawing and discarding a bunch of cards here. I'm gonna play Neonite Cookbook, discard Cookbook, and we can play Root Bola by discarding it and then trigger Vengevine and cast double hollow 1 for free. One and 2, and then winning with Vengevine for 4. And that's a pretty good turn too. They play Point Walker. Now I think we can just win with the team here. Depending on what we draw. Yes, winning with the team. And their only free block is Root Bala, but then they would be taking 8 damage. They're taking 12. Interesting. Sure. And I'm gonna play Root Dweller out because if they have a discard spell, that would be suboptimal. Now here they would need another blocker for one of our guys because as it is now, they're dead on board. If this is Liliana, it wouldn't do it. They would need a 2-mana removal spell. Well, Ashok is definitely not gonna cut it. Unless they have something that I'm not thinking of. They have to kill 2 of our guys. Oh, Void Walker. Well, what can I guess that was an option. However, it backfires in the sense that we get 1 free root wallet to cast. Their chainer gets bigger, up to 8, but it doesn't matter because they're dead once we get to our attack phase. And they concede. GG. Well, that's an interesting deck and probably one of our worst matchups, but we managed to come out with a win. Here we are in the 5th match of the league. We're 3-1 so far. I cut the 2 last matches. They were a win against Capeshift and a loss to Elves. And they were rather boring because both matches were just us doing our thing or them doing their thing. I think I'm gonna keep this hand because there's some potential here. As much as I would like to Burning Inquiry turn 1, I think it's better to get the Cookbook out. And then we can see what we want to do on the next turn. Noble Hierarch. Well, I think I want to discard Vengevine here. And hopefully I want to discard 1 more card to get a food and kill the Hierarch right now. Get the second oven, play Copperline Guard. Get another food and discard a card to cast Hollow Man for 0 mana. Oh, whoops. Well done, man, but oh well. I'm gonna kill the noble hierarch and pass the turn back to them. If they can't deal with our Asm, it's gonna be really hard for them. Another noble and Ethervile. Well, that's good for them at least, but it's gonna be a little too slow. I think I want to keep only one in hand for now, and I'm just gonna discard Rootballa, casting it with madness, and kill the noble hierarch again. And swing in for 3. Our best draw here would be either Goblin Lore into Daredevil or straight up Daredevil. That would lock up the game here. Since if this really is humans, looks like that. Oh, well, I don't think we can do anything here. That's gonna be the game, I think. Yeah, we discarded too many cards to reasonably do something else. So as for sideboarding, I definitely want this guy lightning bolt. The problem is they're likely to have Sanctifier, Elvec, or whatever it's called, and we have no way of answering that. Alright, 5th match, 2nd game on the play against Green by Depth. This hand looks pretty okay. Turn 1 Asm with Lightning Bolt in hand. This is acceptable. Cycle Straight Drive, cast this guy, and get the cookbook. Now what can they do here? They're gonna just play another noble. And as much as I would like to build it, I think we're gonna have to spin the wheel. And well, at least one of them hit, so yeah. Now we can get in for 3 damage and pass the turn to them. We missed out on one food generation which could come back to bite us later on, but I think we'll be fine. I think I want to Goblin lore again. Well, that was pretty bad. Maybe I should have played the land before doing anything else, but I'm not sure. If they don't block at all, they're dangerously close to getting double bolted out of the game. It looks like they have company here. Would be my guess, so unless they play some here. Another apparition that can take anything because one is too big. This time I'm not gonna risk it with interesting. Okay, I'm gonna play Cookbook, discard burning inquiry, and make food, and then play Asm. Or do I want that? I think I'm gonna wait to ensure that I can get off 1 for 1 at least. Another novel. We can start generating food, an unlimited amount of food here. And they're gonna have to answer our other one at some point. First, a flicker wisp. What are they gonna flicker? We get a food token. And now they're gonna have to take 4. Unless they want to block here. Gonna play out Neonate. Play out then sacrifice this guy to play Asm and get a cookbook. to get back the Daredevil and get another food. And now, because they could have rest though, I'm gonna just kill this guy now. We have both in hand, and these two threats are lethal. There are ways they can get out of this, but they're gonna probably get back one of their operations, but they have to jump out with. Interesting. What can they do here? And they whisper their witness to get back apparition, but well, bad news here is we're gonna have to lock both Asm and Hollow One are there dead to lightning bolt. I'm gonna just win here. And they have to double. And we both. Okay, that was an interesting game. I think on the draw I want more lightning axes for burning inquiry. I'm not sure how many I want, but I think I'm gonna go with all of them for now. For the burning inquiries. Let's see how things go. As far as hands go, I think this is pretty okay. We can cast Hollow Ones on turn 2. So I'm gonna just lay out the cookbook and see how they respond. If they don't disenchant it, we're gonna get a lot of power on turn 2. And even if a rest in peace comes down, they're still gonna be in trouble. Shit. Didn't think of that. Well, that was on me. But it still worked out in the end. It could have been way more explosive, but I messed up the fetching. Yeah, and we would have gotten around scavenging ooze as well. Oh well. But we draw Asm here, which is pretty good because it gives us an answer to Scavenging Ooze. Meaning we can play it and kill the ooze before it gets big. And we can play out the Cookbook, attack for 4 damage, and now they have to answer our Asm or Cookbooks. Either one of them. The fire doesn't really help them that much, since unless they have puff here. If they have a puff here, it works out fine. They indeed do have a puff. So they're okay for now. We have literally no way of interacting with this guy, so yeah. Witness for path to answer our next threat. And our next threat is just gonna be the next hello one. But they decide to path Ellen instead. Respectable choice. Only what they had to do, but now we can cast. Actually, we could just cast both of them. I think that's what we want to do here. Double hollow one and see how they can answer. I think it's still too early, or we can't even, but I don't think it's worth it to suicide in the root walls just yet. What I'm feeling here is company. I think there's not really a way around it, so I'm swinging. Yeah, and here's company. And depending on what they get here, this could be problematic. Yeah, the turn one misplay of not fetching definitely hurt us. Now they're gonna be able to get one of our ovens and block both root ballas for free. And they're gonna take 4 damage and kill one of our other ones. We get a 1-1, and now it's their turn again. Blade Splicer. Okay. The rain is starting to pick up steam. Great. Just in time. We needed that one. And now we can. I think I'm gonna kill this guy now just to be safe. In case I have Liquor Wisp or Resto. Oh well. And as per Sentinel, not really doing a whole lot here. But yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna pause turn and then after turn get back our other one. Solitude exiling our other one. Yeah, I think this game is pretty over. If turn 2 didn't play out that way, I think we could have won easily. But oh well. Okay, well, there's still hope. No, that's it. I don't think we can kill them in any way, and yeah. That was. And that's the game. Alright, so all in all, we went 3-2 again. I'm gonna take a look at the deck. And any changes I will make right now are probably only switching around the number of burning inquiries and lightning bolt or adding back a number of Troll Kings and Cyber. I'm not sure if we need the Blood Moons or the Foundation Breakers, but for now I'm gonna keep going like this. That's it for me for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.